In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fill color in Krita the fast and easy way. If you're working with line art and you want clean, solid fills without those annoying white gaps, this method will save you a ton of time. And if this tutorial helps you out, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy Krita tips and tutorials. Before we start filling in color, make sure your artwork is set up correctly. The best workflow is to keep your line art on one layer and your color on a separate layer underneath it. So first, go to your layers docker in the bottom right and create a new paint layer directly underneath your line art layer. This is important because it keeps your colors organized and makes editing much easier later on. Now, select the fill tool from the left-hand toolbox. It looks like a paint bucket icon, and you can also press F on your keyboard as a shortcut. Once the fill tool is active, look over to your tool options docker, which is usually on the right side of the screen. This area controls how the fill behaves, and there are two settings you really need to change for the best results. The first setting is reference. By default, it may be set to current layer, but you want to change it to all layers. This tells Krita to look at your line art on every visible layer when deciding where the boundaries are. In other words, even though you are painting on the blank layer underneath, the fill tool will still respect the lines above it. This is what makes the tool work properly for coloring line art. The second setting is grow selection. Set this to 1 pixel or 2 pixels. This is a very important step because it helps the color expand slightly under your line art. Without this, you can sometimes get tiny white gaps around the edges of your fill, especially if your line art has small imperfections or if your sketch lines aren't fully closed. Increasing grow selection helps eliminate those ugly gaps and gives you a much cleaner finish. Once those settings are in place, choose your foreground color, then click inside any enclosed shape in your line art. Krita will instantly fill that area with color. You can do this for the face, clothes, hair, background elements, or any other closed sections of your drawing. It's fast, simple, and perfect for base coloring. If a section doesn't fill correctly, that usually means the line art has a gap somewhere, or the area isn't fully enclosed. In that case, zoom in and check the edges carefully. You can also use the brush tool to close the gap, then try the fill tool again. And if the fill looks a little too tight or leaves a thin border, just adjust. Grow selection slightly until it looks right for your drawing. This technique is one of the easiest ways to start coloring in Krita, especially if you're a beginner. It keeps your workflow clean, lets you work faster, and gives you a much better result than trying to color everything by hand first. Once you get used to it, you'll be able to fill large drawings in just a few clicks. If you want more Krita tutorials just like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching and happy drawing!